I got 3 YouTube sponsorships with fewer than 300 subscribers. I want to talk to you about how that happened so that you can get some encouragement and some insights on how you can get some sponsorships for your small YouTube channel. To be financially viable as a YouTuber, we need multiple income streams, and sponsorship is one source to make this happen. With less than 300 subscribers, I've landed 3 YouTube sponsorships in the last year. In this video, I want to dive into each one, how it happened, and the lessons I've learned so that you can apply those in your YouTube journey. In 2024, I got my first sponsorship for one of my podcast episodes, which I also published to YouTube. It came through someone I knew from years ago who has an online streaming channel called Christian Life TV. His company and one of his clients co-sponsored our interview on my podcast, the Share Life podcast. This was an unexpected opportunity, but I was grateful for it to have happened. This opportunity was made possible by several factors. First, I had an existing relationship. Second, my friend had a client who had a need, and my podcast was uniquely positioned to fill that need. So I had the relationship and I had the platform, and the two happened to work together to provide a solution for this client and his client in a unique and timely way. The first sponsorship opened up my eyes to the possibilities of earning income this way. And that's a huge win. Like once you've had that first one, it makes all the others more possible. But when you haven't gotten that first one, it seems impossible. And that's one of the things I actually talk about in my book, Path of the Freelancer, is getting that first client is so vital because it's such a huge milestone and it's a motivational event in our journey. The same goes for sponsorships for YouTubers. But with that said, since this was an opportunity that came to me and that I was uniquely positioned to serve, I didn't have a way to pursue more sponsorships, so it kind of got put on the back burner. That's where the second sponsorship comes in. This came earlier this year from a company called Safety Wing. Thank you, Safety Wing, for sponsoring my video as well as my blog posts last year. They had sponsored some of these blog posts on my website, jasonscottmontoya.com, in 2024. And through some changes in their company, they ended up doing a second sponsorship with me. Instead of just sponsoring my blog posts, I suggested we do a video about the nomad lifestyle, and I'd publish it on my website as well. So they agreed and I made it happen. I got my friends who are nomads, I interviewed them and they sponsored the episode. This opportunity was made possible because I had such a rich blog, so many articles and such domain authority that Safety Wing reached out to me. They somehow found me, they emailed me and said they wanted to sponsor my blog posts. That set up the relationship. Again, the relationship is going to be the thread between all of these. In the case of Safety Wing and my YouTube sponsorship this year, it was the relationship plus them already sponsoring some of my content before. The third sponsorship was a result of me talking to one of my freelancing clients about my YouTube journey. The company's called Dominion Revenue Solutions, and Blessing Jonas is the founder. And I was telling her about my YouTube journey. I work with her as one of my clients, and she was excited about what I was doing and wanted to sponsor some of my content. This opportunity was made possible by having an existing relationship. In this case, it was a freelance client who trusted and wanted to support me. And it was made possible by me being vulnerable and willing to share about my journey and her responding to that share. If I have any other friends, any other clients that are interested, shoot me a message. Let's talk. I suspect it's unconventional to have landed 3 different sponsorships with so few subscribers in the ways that I have. But it's been an awesome development as I work towards making YouTube more financially viable as part of my goal to earn $100,000 as a content creator. All 3 of these sponsorships came when my channel had less than 300 subscribers. As I'm recording this, I think I have 331 subscribers. I've grown a little bit, and I'll continue to work towards more and more subscribers so I have more and more credibility and authority as a YouTube channel. And perhaps the successes I've had will fuel the successes to come. Before I end this video, I'd like to share about 2 more insights on sponsorship. In February, I had my most successful video to date. So I did a follow-up video in March, and I reached out to one of my affiliate companies to ask if they'd sponsor the follow-up video. They ended up saying no, but it was a new experience for me to reach out to a company and solicit the sponsorship. That was a new thing for me to try. Because of the success I had in that video, I was super motivated to do it. I didn't get it, but it at least got me to take that step and try something I hadn't done before. Until I got monetized, I decided to pivot my content creation strategy and produce videos that can help me generate income. Outside of making videos around digital products I have for sale, like my books, Path of the Freelancer, The Jump, I'm also experimenting with sponsoring my own content. If I create a video that does not directly relate to the topic I'm shooting, like many of the podcast episodes, I can simply sponsor my own video with one of my most relevant products. Or I can do an end card video that promotes one of my products while you're looking at the next video on my channel to watch. So I have a lot of opportunities to lean into YouTube and use it to promote my other content, my other products, my affiliate programs, and so on as I work towards YouTube monetization. If you're interested in Path of the Freelancer, it helps freelancers escape nightmare mode and start living the dream. I've also got my other book, The Jump, which is a book for business owners who are stuck at an income level they cannot rise above. As I grow this channel and work towards my goal of earning $100,000 as a content creator, I'll be figuring out how best to attract and integrate sponsorships. So this is a learning experience for me. I'm new to this, but I've had a few successes and I wanted to share those with you because we don't have many small YouTube channels that get sponsorships like I have. And so I wanted to share how those came about, and perhaps it'll give you some creative ideas on how to get some YouTube sponsorships for your channel. Get creative, be vulnerable, and share about your journey and see what happens. If you have any other insights or ideas, share them in the comments below. If you've had sponsorships, if you've landed them while you've been a small YouTuber, share your story in the comments below. I'd love to read them and get inspired by them. I'm Jason Scott Montoya, and I'll see you on the next video.
Are you a freelancer struggling to get clients and sustain an income? Check out Jason Montoya's book, Path of the Freelancer, where he provides the blueprint for mastering freelancing and sustaining a business of one. Start generating a six-figure freelancing income.